Hi everyone, this is how to make one of these really cute little mobile phone crossbody bags. It has a pocket in the back, a pocket in the front, and of course the area to pop your mobile phone into. So you can have your keys, your travel card, your phone. You can even fit your passport in here, so it makes it a really handy little bag for taking travelling. And it's got an adjustable strap as well. So you start off with the main fabric here, which is 42 centimetres long, 44 centimetres long and 16 centimetres wide. You duplicate that in the lining fabric, and then this is going to form the outside pockets. So this is 30 centimetres wide, long I should say, by 16 centimetres wide as well. And then the lining for this is actually longer. So I've made this lining 5 centimetres longer. So it's 35 centimetres by 16, so that it will overlap. You also will need the little flap in the main colour and in the lining. And also I have been using, this is actually blackout lining for curtains, and it just gives a little bit more weight to the flap, so it feels like a more substantial flap than just having the two pieces of thinner fabric. You will also need some webbing. This is actually nylon webbing, not the sort of webbing you would use for an apron, so this is a bit more substantial. So you have one piece that's about 10 to 12 centimetres long, and one piece is 125 centimetres long, and you'll need two of these little tri-sliders. I also recommend that you use a very small amount of this lining fabric as well, to just pop at the top of the actual bag, so that it's a little bit firmer at the top of the bag as well, where you're putting your phone in. So the first thing you do is you put together your upper and lining fabric for the flap, and the wadding on there as well. So you can use wadding as well if you want to. And then you just sew that all together, and you can either cut out little divots like this around the corners, or you can just slice into it like this, whichever you prefer. And then of course all you do is you just turn it around on itself like so. Then you would press that and top stitch that. Now, before I was talking to you about the pocket, now with the pocket, you see the lining is longer, so you just sew it together at the top and the bottom, right sides facing, and then when you turn it around this way, you will see, I've actually already pressed this so it makes it clearer, but you will see that you've got a little lip on either side, which gives quite an attractive look to the top of the bag, or I should say the top of the pocket, like so. And I've stitched that small piece of wadding or lining onto the top of the main bag. Once you've done that, you're going to top stitch around the flap. I put 2 rows of stitching because I think it looks a little nicer. And top stitch the tops of the pocket like so. You don't have to put 2 rows, but I have in this case, but it's completely up to you. It's everyone's own artistic interpretation. So we've got our piece of main fabric for the bag here. See, like this. Now, a good way of actually making sure that you've got it right in the centre is to actually use your iron as your friend and just fold it in half. So I've got a crease mark here, I've got a crease mark in the top of my flap, and I'm just going to match up those creases, and then I'm going to pin it all together. I can find my pins. So I'm going to do this here. And at the same time, I would then sew this piece of wadding on that side of the thing. So you've got them on the opposite sides, if you see what I mean there. Okay. You then take this bag, sorry, we're going back to this bag, and you position this pocket piece like so. So make sure that it's nice and even, like so, and fold it in half. I like to fold it so that these don't flap over each other, because they're a little bit thicker with the more fabric, and I think it's quite a nice look to have them at slightly different